I'm Dr. Julie Buzby. We're on video 2 of the series, Trimming Your Dog's Nails, and we're going to talk about an intimidating topic today, and that is trimming black nails. But I want to encourage you that it doesn't need to be intimidating, and I'm going to show you how you can successfully do this at home. We're using Zeke, who is one of my dogs. We adopted Zeke a few months ago, so he's still a little bit nervous, but trained and cooperative enough that he's just going to lie here while we do this. The first thing we do is actually take the paw, and you want to firmly but gently hold it. A dog does not like to feel that they're insecure and can flail about. They actually prefer just a gentle, firm hold. And I trim his nails every 1 to 2 weeks, so you can actually see that they have a little bit of an edge on them from the last nail trim. The big difference in the way that I recommend a nail trim versus potentially other things that you may have seen, and granted there's a lot of different ways to do this. Dremeling is a great technique. It's just not my personal technique. I like that I always have nail trimmers handy and can do them whenever and wherever. But instead of taking the nail trimmer horizontally, in other words parallel with the surface of the ground, we're going to hold the nail trimmer very vertically. And that's because the blood and nerve supply runs low in the nail, and by going vertically we can remove more of the nail and make the nail functionally shorter and be less likely to hit the blood and nerve supply. And I just use, this is why I like this kind of a nail trimmer, I'm just going to shave off, just in this angle, just shave off, good boy Zeke, shave off the white dead tissue, and I've already gone as far back as I can go. I call this black licorice. This black center of the nail tells me that I'm starting to get close. I don't want to go any further towards the blood and nerve supply, and then I just use the nail trimmers to shave off the sharp edges on the side, and that's as far as I can take that nail. From the side view, that's what it looks like. Let's go on to nail 2. Again, I'm not taking that much off of him because I do him so frequently, but if your dog had long nails, I would recommend just taking a shaving and then seeing that it's just dead tissue basically, and then shaving back some more, and just keep going with sequential cuts until you start to get this live tissue, this, like I said, this black licorice tissue, and that tells you that you're getting close to the blood and nerve supply and you need to stop. And then again, I just kind of round up the edges so that there's no sharp corners. And I'm happy with that nail. So I really use these nail trimmers almost as a sculpting tool as we sculpt back. And you'll see how vertical my cuts are. And then do the edges. So there we have all 4 nails. If you look at them head on, you see that we've got the black licorice dark tissue. I call it the pre-quick, and I really wouldn't want to go any further than that. We don't want to cause him any pain, and we certainly don't want to cause him to bleed.